Okay. We'll give it another minute or two, see if those guys come on. If not, we'll just go ahead and start pulling, and when they get here, they get here. So I'll go ahead and explain the major differences in the fight. P1 is, like I said, it's going to be the hardest phase, but the most important one. So the differences between normal and heroic are that in heroic, there are two of the green circles. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to put one here and one here and tank the boss in the middle of it. I'm going to do this real quick. Make a couple switches.
Switches get stitches. Something like that.
Okay. So group one, we're always gonna be on the circle that's gonna be on the outside. Group two and Jor, you're always gonna be on the group that's on the inside of the circle.
Repeat that, please.
Group one will always be on the circle that's placed on the outside of the ramp.
Okay.
Group two and Jor will be on the circle that's on the inside.
Cool.
So here's the kicker. We will need 6 people total to do this. So I will take one in group one. Because once you are the person that launches everyone up, you get a debuff that prevents you from doing it again. You will get launched if someone else does it, but you can't be the one to activate the circle. So we need 6 people total because there's going to be 3 of these. So I'll take one. Let's do Worm. Take the second one for the melee, and then Cog will have you take the third. We'll just make DPS do it. Now the thing about doing this is you want to activate it around between 1.5 to 1 second on the cast. Once you get it, you're going to get a bomb that you just need to run out of the raid. I don't really care which direction you do it. Ranged, you probably just want to go that way. Melee, you probably want to come like this way from wherever we're tanking the boss. Alright. For the ranged group, let's do Newall activate first, Farm activate second, and Jor if you'll activate the third.
How do we activate?
You literally walk into the center of it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So just watch like a cast bar or nameplate or whatever. Once he hits around 1.5 seconds on the cast, just run in to the middle of it, and that'll knock everyone up, and then just run out once you land to get the bomb out. You'll still activate the green waves that come off the bomb. So be on the lookout for dodging those. Other major differences in P1 are that the like liquefy circles are a little bit bigger, and they hit a couple more extra people. So we're going to want to make sure that we're being very mindful about space. So we want to try to move as like a whole unit. The circles, the web circles that we get, that we break everyone out of, in Heroic, they actually leave behind webs on the ground. So if you can break it yourself, we just ask that you kind of stand away. But if you can't break it yourself, get in, and then we just need to cleave it down. This is going to be a big cleave fight. So that's, even though P1 is all AoE, P2 and P3 are all cleave. Or all single target in P1, 2 and 3 are cleave. So best to just be in your cleave specs. Who's 2 for melee? So the order for the circles in group for the melee group is Works first, Worm second, Cog third. And then third for range is Jor. Newall, Farm, Jor, in that order. Other than that, pretty much everything else, it just hits harder. So the web knife blaze line things hit harder. If you get hit by them, you will probably die. The other thing is we're always going to have a little bit of imbalance, because when we get launched up in Heroic, there is a debuff that gets put on every player. Because we have an odd number of people, we're going to get I think it's 2 or 3 debuffs every time, which at this gear level should be easily easily livable, manageable. So just be mindful of that. The big key with this fight is that if everyone lives through phase 1, then everything else starts to fall in place pretty quickly. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just start with a few pulls on this, just so we can get a feel for everything. Tanks can get a feel for the threat, because my understanding from the heroic team is that it's a little wonky. And if we happen to get to phase 2, slam it.
Zeus, you want me to have first? First dot. Sorry.
It's all good. Either or. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the dot because I can heal it easily off myself.
Are you ready for treats? There's a treat over there.
Yeah, let's go ahead and slam everything down. We got looks like a hearty feast out. Thank you to whoever did that. And then farm over here is putting down cauldrons for potions and flasks and all that. So remember, with the flask, you can drink 2 and then grab a 3rd. And in the event we get to phase 2, follow your marks. We'll keep it the same as we do. So group 1 will follow Zeus, group 2 and Jor will follow Nightmare to star and circle respectively. Let's make sure all the buffs are out. Druid buff. All right, let's see how this goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of fire!
All right, Allie, take yours to the edge. Let's red knight. Make sure you're in your circles.
Ouch.
Okay. Now we've gotten the idea. Let's go ahead and let's just jump off. We have a soul stun outcome.
Mm-hmm.
The stronger species.
I understand the directive now.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It should not do that.
What'd it do?
So I pulled threat from Zeus, and he turned around. She turned and hit me, and I died.
Yeah, that's what Alex says happens.
It's weird because haven't had that happen.
Yeah, I've been hearing threat's been a little weird on this boss since the patch hit.
Zeus, could you be a little more threatening, please?
Make sure you're screaming at his face. Her
Yeah,
face.
just
Hold on. Does anyone have a Sharpie? I can put little angry eyebrows on his
Ooh,
helmet.
angry eyebrows. Yeah. Yeah, tilt your eyebrows down, dude.
What's the
Well, he's
name
wearing a
of
helmet.
what's the name of the big green circle spell?
Actually, I think that was it.
reactive toxin.
Oh. So not big green circle spell?
I mean, I call it the big green circle spell, but you want the official name.
And so even is putting their big green circle spell on the outside or inside?
No, so what we'll need to do is it hits 2 people randomly, so we don't have any control over who's going to get the thing. We just need to, it's kind of like with eggs on Ovinax, where we just kind of are like, we try to target it if we can, but like if you're a melee that gets it, go to the melee spot. If you're a range that gets it, go to the range. But if like 2 melee get it, just communicate it, or if 2 range get it, communicate it. And then the exploding of it is going to be more targeted as where you're going to go. So like you're always going to be, for you, Ali, you're always going to be this side. But if you get it and say like you and Newall get it, Newall stands here, I need you to go there, just so that we can
Got it.
separate them out.
Thanks.
If they're too far separated, then you could come down. The timing could be off, right? So they do have to be the right distance from each other so that the timing is right for each group, right?
It's not a matter of,
I believe that's a mythic mechanic.
yeah. Yeah, the coming down at the same time, that's for Mythic Queen. This is just everyone goes up, we get the debuffs, and then we go from there. So be liberal with your defenses while we're learning this too, just so that you can go. So like I'm going to pop Obsidian Scales on every one that I can, and just so that I can try to limit damage intake, just so that we can see more of this phase.
I have a question,
Yes.
and this may be hubris, but with 11 people, Warax, do you want to go DPS?
Let's get a few more pulls in just so we can see, and then we'll take a look at overhealing. Because like this first pull like lasted like 45 seconds, so I just want to be able to see the phase.
I'm just looking ahead. Like we historically have an issue with overhealing, and this feels like a mechanics are going to kill us boss, and not a rot damage is going to kill us boss. So I would rather kill her faster.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm very open to the idea with 11 right now. If Oak and Shadud or whoever else is able to come in and go there, then I'll switch back.
I feel like our breakpoint is like probably 13 or 14.
Yeah, for now I'll stick with healing just so that we can, I'd rather overheal a little bit, so just so that we can get the experience seeing the mechanics. And then like if we get to a point where damage starts to be a concern, or there's not a lot of healing that's going out because there's 3 of us doing it, then yeah, I'll be happy to switch at that point. Alright, let's get a pull in, let's go, that way tanks can get used to the weirdness going on threat-wise, and we can see these.
2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of rotting in.
Alright, everyone get set up in your things. Newall and Works first. I was early. Res Works. Alright, let's get in here. Get in tight. Don't overlap with each other. It does damage. for your friends. Alright, Noel, go to the
Right
edge.
to the outside.
Alright, this will be Worm and Farm. Alright, next feast is coming out onto the tanks, so healers be ready on that.
You're gonna need someone else to do it on this one.
Yeah, Union, if you'll be able to take this third one here. So this will be Jor on the outside. Union, if you could take melee, please. Okay. So that's P1. Like, it's just a matter of better controlling space.
Do you want me to switch to off tank right now?
Yes.
I took both a liquefy and a feast. I don't know how I survived.
I feel fine.
Oh, is this a get through a shield before we get to see anything else phase?
Yeah, we have to break the shield here.
Oh, let's just jump off.
Yeah.
I'm helping people see more of it.
The stronger species prevails.
Okay. Since we got 2 intermission there, I'll go ahead and explain the biggest difference in intermission. So during intermission, the mobs that we normally kill and kick and interrupt, you're still doing that. Noel, I can hear our brother groaning from here. So in intermission, so normally like we like to try and like stack up tight. That way when the knockback happens, we're all there. While we're killing the mobs, you actually don't want to do that. You're going to want to spread out because the mobs are going to target someone at random on both sides. And you're going to get orbs that shoot out of you, much like they do on Kaivetsa. So a decent little pre-spread to do that. And then once we kill the mob, that's when you try to stack up on wherever the thing's at so you get shot across. That's the biggest thing about difference in intermission, is that those orbs are going to happen.
Hate when orbs shoot out of me.
That'll be during intermission after we break the shield. When we're killing the mobs to get launched up onto the platforms.
I'm
Alright.
a spider.
We'll give it another pull or two, and then we'll see how things are looking from all perspectives, and go from there.
The Nerubians will ascend.
Alright, let's go ahead and get him back up, please. We need to have everyone up. Let's get the Union rest, please. Alright, works, and Noel will do it here. Alright, Newell to the edge, please.
Yep.
Alright, so this will be farm and worm. Just kind of play it out again just to get some experience going. Okay, let's go ahead and wipe it up.
You are not warrior. Weakness is in your blood.
So we're getting people there. I'm just curious.
My game froze.
Healer being dead.
Me not pressing the top button at the beginning of the poll and got someone killed.
Is it okay if I restart my game real quick?
Yes, please. Really going for a wipe is also a fair reason why everyone died.
Are we too far away for res?
No, we just didn't have one out. I'm coming back.
No, we did. We had res come up.
Now that we've seen it, a couple pulls here, is there anything that someone still has questions about, or? Okay. One thing that I am going to suggest that we go ahead and do is that, like, say we're, let me put a skull on myself. So say we're taking a boss right here. I would ideally like everyone to be like on this side of the boss if at all possible, because the liquefy circles are very least like out here, because the liquefy circles are targeting, and so it's causing the tanks to have to do bigger backsteps and stuff like that if you're standing on like this side. So just be mindful of that. It's a small little positioning thing that we can do now to try and save some time later on.
Not many people probably know this reference, but I would love to go and find Lanix with this spider.
Oh, 1,000%.
That'd be so fucking funny.
I giggled to myself a little bit when I made the connection at one point that this raid is nothing but spiders. Like
Oh yeah.
at this point, quantifiably, a quarter of the expansion is spiders, and I find that incredibly.
Isn't there a way
funny.
to turn that off though?
Yeah, you can
Switch
turn
them
them.
or
You
something.
can turn them into crabs.
Yeah, I was wondering if you have that set. I played with it once, but then I think it was right before the expansion. In this expansion, wouldn't that just mean crabs everywhere? Like, would this boss be a crab?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I just turned it on. It doesn't change her into a crab.
Yeah, I think she specifically does.
That's really funny.
That's pretty insensitive of Blizzard.
Here's an arachnophobia mode. By the way, you can't turn the boss off.
I mean, it's a boss. Who can control that? It's certainly not your settings.
Once Azula's back in, we'll get full buffed up and we'll keep getting another pull or two in on it.
I'm so sorry, guys.
You're alright.
My internet likes to go real low, and I don't want to pay $180 for an extension.
That's fair, actually.
I can give you some of mine.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Please, I have one internet.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke about extensions and her not being into those, but that's okay. Dude, my therapist today said the most out-of-pocket thing I've ever heard her say, and it was the funniest shit.
Yeah.
You don't expect that from a therapist?
Well, no. I do, because I've been working with this one now for like 9 months. Or 8 months. Whatever March is from today. But, you know, we were just kind of talking, and we were talking about the results, and I joked that I was gonna get snipped so that, because I don't know if I want any more kids. I've got my son and my stepdaughter good. And of course, prior to that, we were talking about like dating, and she goes, oh, she goes, if that's something you want to do, go for it, because now you can like put on your dating profiles that you now come with vegan cream pies. And I was like, what the fuck?
Wow, yeah, I wouldn't expect that from.
It was fantastic. I lost 5 minutes of my time to talk to her because I was laughing.
And that's the type of therapist I want to be.
Oh, she's amazing. She has a giant picture of the Enterprise on the wall behind her, so she is a lot like me. Just fucking nerdy.
You also have a giant picture of the Enterprise behind you?
I don't,
I was gonna ask that.
But I do have a giant diorama of Arthas that I'm going to hang on my wall.
Hey, I have a picture of Arthas on my wall.
My nerdy is that I have the map from Skyrim and the map from The Witcher 3 also about to go up on my wall.
3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend!
Alright, Warts know I'll be doing this one. This one will be Worm and Farm. Res Knight.
So,
Alright, and this will be Cog on the melee side, and Jor doing yours. Okay, let's go ahead and wipe it.
So what did we do
Did
wrong
the
there?
webs on the ground
So-
come out?
so yeah, how do we not have webs on the ground?
So this fight we kind of have to keep moving around the room because the circles, the little white circles you get that root you will drop the webs on the ground.
Stay there, I'll run back and get us.
One thing that went wrong was that I forgot that I have to take the thing out. So I'm like trying to get away from it, and I'm going, God, why is this thing moving with me? Yeah, it was on me.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, a lot of you are doing that mechanic for the first time because I always covered it on normal. So I completely understand. Just take some adapting. Okay. No, I mean, so far so good. I mean, that was a 54% pull. In an ideal world, we've got this boss sub 50% once we get into the second and third phase. It's usually a good pacing. And like I said, this is truly like the hardest part of the fight. So once we get this kind of situated, then the rest of it is going to be good. And then P3 gets a little hectic, but again, the harder we can do things here, we can do that. And the goal is that everyone has to be alive at the end of this phase, and ideally, like, the only phase where we can probably afford a death or two is gonna be P3. Just because everything else is kind of tight in terms of the mechanics checks and stuff like that.
Hey, so after we get thrown in the air, and then we have that big green circle go around us, we're supposed to be going towards the middle, right?
Just get it out of the raid. Just get it away from people. Which direction you go doesn't matter because it doesn't leave a puddle behind you when you go. Like if you, like when I get it, like if I'm getting it and I take it like over here, it's not going to leave a puddle right here, even if like that's exactly where we're tanking the boss. So it's the liquefy when it comes out, does the big damage to the tank, drops the circles everywhere. And then the webs, like leaving the webs behind, there's no way to avoid that. It's just the mechanic. Once you break the circle, the root, you leave the web behind. So it's going to be, that's why like you'll notice like I was like standing, like if you guys are gathered up there, I was standing like way over here. It's because I have two breaths that break roots. So I can break my own, and I also try to put mine away from the rest of the raid so that nobody else is impacted. So like disengage, for example, on ally, like he can stand pretty close to the middle if he wants, and as long as he disengages away from the raid, he'll drop his web, but it won't be near anybody.
Gotcha.
You want to say you guys are doing excellent progress.
So it's a lot of this phase is, yes, we have to yes, we need to try and get as much damage through as we can, but a lot of this is going to be about smarter positioning of yourself. And like Knight said, you kind of move, like if we go all the way around this circle before we hit the third set of bombs, like I'm perfectly okay with that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of
Works and Newall will be doing this first. Let's get a res on Worm, please. We'll see how this goes with 2 healers. This will be our test run. See if I switch specs after this pull. Can you stand, Azula?
I'll run to the outside.
Yes, chef.
Alright, this will be Worm and Farm doing the Novas. Alright, watch your feet, watch your feet. And then we're going to be getting the roots coming out in 3 seconds, so go ahead and position yourself accordingly. Again, if you can break your own root, get it away from the rest of the raid, and then break it. Alright, and then this will be Cog and Jor.
Would any of this be able, would I be able to remove any of this with Poison Cleanse Totem?
Negative.
Nope.
That's lame as heck.
I'll run back again. No big deal.
Actually,
I can knock.
That's a great point, Azula. Let me do some testing. I don't know, because I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know. You could try. What are you trying to cleanse, Azula? The liquefy?
Oh, I was just gonna have us pulled from over here. Oh, because we're here.
Is that gonna fuck up our safe side of the platform for the second phase?
No.
No, it should go away if we get to that phase.
Yep.
We're also looking at in officer chat, just to be transparent. We're looking at because the other group only has like 17 or 18. We're only at 11. It's a possibility of just joining the two groups together and going that route. I know it's a big raid, but at least both groups can kind of make progress. Figuring out what that looks like. Like, I know that Night you would definitely be DPSing if that were the case, but we'll probably... I'll talk to Valen a little bit more once we take break in about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Alright, ready to check the pool?
What if we just win it right now?
I mean, that would be great too. Okay, bunch of drawers ready, druid buff, and then we'll be good to go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will!
Wall to the outside. Ooh, res works, please.
Alright, I got blocked by the
We're alright, we're alright.
thing.
Alright. I played that like garbage. Okay, doing good so far. I know I've been shot calling because you guys have been kind of nailing it. So. Alright, watch your feet. Roots are coming out right after. Yeah, if you can't put some of them behind the boss too. Alright, this will be Farm and Jor.
What?
Or excuse me, Cog and Jor. Sorry, Cog and Jor.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're standing in the circle.
F.
Okay, let's go ahead and wipe it up, and let's get a couple more pulls in. Jor and Azula, do you guys think you could two-heal this without any problems, or do you need me to stick to Prez?
2, 1.
I think we got this.
Okay. Azula, would you agree?
Sorry, I'm eating a York patty. Yes.
Fair.
Wait. Worm doesn't know what a York peppermint patty is?
What?
Yeah, so it's like thick, like a thick peppermint, like I don't know, but it's like wrapped in dark chocolate, and it's just like, here, I'll take a picture and send it to you. Oh my gosh.
I just I know what it is. I don't eat that.
But is it better than a Klondike bar?
No.
Have
Like
any of
eating
you
a
guys
hockey
ever
puck.
had a cherry mash
Eating
before?
a hockey puck.
No.
Would you
But it
throw
looks
your
like
York
paper.
peppermint patty in the garbage for a Klondike bar?
No.
What?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know if I've ever had a Klondike bar.
I honestly, they're like way overhyped.
I can imagine. Like if I have not been pushed to have one, but the whole thing is like you would kill someone for a Klondike bar, I understand.
I can assure you that a Choco Taco is better.
Oh my
Ah,
god,
Choco
Choco
Tacos are so good.
Tacos.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of
I'll take outside.
They're kind of together.
That's fine.
That's not fine.
Damon, I'm sorry. I was
might have
running.
hit them. Did I hit
Yeah.
the middle?
No, I was running toward my circle after onking and ran across the center of the other one, which was that was pretty dumb.
No worries, it's good. And hop off. Got about a
There's
res on
some big
Azula.
lumbering zombie guy, and I couldn't tell if I quite hit the middle or not, too.
Yeah, good job, camping.
I mean,
Campa.
Free raid poop.
Yeah, Campa finds fun ways to die and help other people die.
I mean, Zeus, I'm not really having an issue keeping aggro off you after we taunt swap. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been going easier, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier.
We found the trick.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what cherry mash is either.
Cherry mash, like a drink?
Got a mash of cherries.
No, it's a candy bar. The the place is in Missouri, just outside Kansas City. So I grew up eating them, and then I moved away, and I don't see them anywhere. I'm like, oh, are these not like a thing?
Missouri.
So it's like a cherry filling covered in milk chocolate that's also got like bits of peanuts on it. And I want one so bad, but we don't have any in Minnesota.
Cherry filling like a nougat or like an actual cherry?
5, 4.
Like a nougat, like similar texture to like what the mint and York patties are.
stop the ascension of
I'll take outside. Alright, next set of liquefiers are coming out, so be on the ready for that. And then Roots will be coming out in 2 seconds, so be ready for that. Again, if you can break your own root, just stand away from the rest of the raid. Alright, and this will be Worm and Farm. Worm, you can run that way to take your bomb out.
Should I use this whole stone or save it?
We got tank down.
Save it.
Yeah, just save it. At this point, let's just go ahead and wipe it out.
That time, not so much. Dude. I think I need to stop doing my burst when I do that.
Yeah. I run into the same problem.
I need some color contrast in here. There were like 6 green things, and then I missed the swirly.
Could we be trying to bait a little bit of that, like in Smolderon?
Like the liquefy? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
liquefy. Yeah, you don't want to be like standing behind the tanks. Like ideally, you're either behind the boss or to the side of the boss. So like, if Knight is on Shrek, since he's got the circle on his head, like, you'll stand still real quick, Knight. Like we either want to bait him here, we can bait him here, or we can bait him here. If you're standing like over here, if Knight's where the boss is at, you don't. It's not a horrible thing, but you do limit some of the space that they have to move. So it's a good thing to kind of spread out. Like I'm standing kind of on towards this edge because I always know I'm going to be on this circle that's on the outside. But we'll go ahead. Since it's 9 o'clock, we'll go ahead and do break. And I'm going to check to see. We might end up just Voltroning with the other group and just trying to get the guild AOTC all at once. So
Auto hammer down.
yep, take your 12 minutes. I'll throw the pausing pylon down, and I'm gonna go chat with Valen real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I muted everything because I was doing a quick officer chat. Um, so we're going to be combining with our AOTC team. And hitting up with them just so that we can try to knock this out all as one group since we're both kind of short-staffed today. No, I'll just jump off the side and then release and walk out.
Okay. Do I need to change channels?
Yeah, just jump up to the heroic voice channel.
Oh, they summoned me right while I was in the air.
We'll take that.
Well, I died before I could click the button.
Oh, that's a shame.
Okay, so what was the answer to changing the channel?
Yeah, just go up to heroic voice. Alright. Again, we'll go from there. I'll surprise Jor, I guess. Alright. Ally, if you'll just leave the raid group, and then put one in guild chat, that way they know to invite you. And then they'll summon you in.
Hunter gang.
Wait, did we just combine the entire raid?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Wow,
I know. It happens on occasion.
so exciting.
And my cat says he's going to take over, so get ready for some great healing.
So excited.
Primarch Zeus.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
Split
It's
group.
like, oh my gosh, I'm doing that right now. Will you mark him?
Yeah.
He's gonna be whatever you were.
Triangle. So we have Nymph, Drip, Harley, Azula, Jor. Is that right? 5?
Yep. And I'm happy to flex if needed as well.
Okay. Maybe, probably, maybe, possibly.
Let's See how a couple pools go here.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you have 30 people, is it still just the 2 circles that come out from melee and ranged, or is there anything?
We're not doing melee and range, so you're divided evenly by group.
Okay, that's the only difference. We did a little bit of melee and range, probably because we had such a small team.
Yeah, with it being so big, you kind of need to do it evenly. So, because we're really heavy on range. We only have like 3 melee, and it would have just fucked whoever had to do just the melee ring. I need to do healers first, or I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Okay, you.
Can't wait to get humbled by Drip on the leaders.
Can't wait to take the rest of the night off. Let Jor do all the work.
Okay.
Not work if you enjoy it.
Yeah, basically.
Groups are set, so now it's just a matter of assigning 3 pairs for pop.
I can take first on the inside circle.
All right, you and me first.
I can take inside second.
Yeah, no, I'll take outside, or take center second then. And then...
You really want Newell to do it?
Yeah. He's excellent at mechanics, it's fine.
I'm not questioning that, it's just... Alright.
I'll rescue him if nothing else.
How many people are allowed to die before we wipe?
0.
None.
0.
No! There's so many people.
It's the same rule.
No.
Pick one. Doesn't matter. As long as it's a healer. You can keep doing drip.
I would see how far we can go, just out of curiosity.
Azula always gets my soul stone.
Did you guys hear that? I own Farm Soul.
Yep. You can have that dirty, filthy thing.
Yeah, that's not
completely
that's
worthless.
Not
Does Winston come with that? I'm here to ask on behalf of Alessa.
No, Winston's dad's part, not his soul.
Yeah, he's my heart. Soul is bitter and
Okay, well,
corrupted.
I'm coming for that next.
Cookies. Cookies, please.
Cookies?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like you that much.
You got 2 warlocks.
Means
I don't care, as long as a pair of cookies gets in.
You know what they call a group of warlocks? A union.
No, he's a demon hunter.
Yeah, he's a demon hunter, bro.
Right. I've never had to use this button before, so here we go.
I thought you were muting me.
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Odds are triangle, evens are box. So if you don't know what group number you are, please say so now so we can inform you. Means that during the pimple popping, then the odds are on the outside edge and inside edge is the evens. Whatever, I don't care. It's box, it's blue. So yeah, odds are outside, evens are inside. And we've been saving hero for P1 intermission because we don't really need the damage until we get there. It was rough getting through it.
Okay. I'll let you pop that then on your call.
Okay. I just been calling out when to pop it so nobody has to think.
Yeah. Well, now you can do it yourself, so no one really has to think.
I was already doing that.
I haven't thought in time.
On tanks.
Is that a Warlock Gate? Holy poop, utility?
No,
Just
can't.
myself.
4, 3,
Hey,
2.
Farm might need an explanation of the fight.
That's too bad.
I'll just wing it then.
Two, one.
I'm dead, so
Okay,
it's gonna take
trigger
it over.
in 4, 3, 2,
Cog, do it.
1. Pop it. Kazusha.
Zeus is dead again, so no tank.
Alright, wipe it.
Everyone hug.
But don't release?
So, I don't know if you noticed, Zush, but there's like, every time we pop pimples, there's like some sort of weird aggro drop that's going on. So, if you're, I don't know who's doing what or how this actually works out, I just know that at some point you have to taunt again after pimple popping if you're trying to take the boss and hit it with something like Heroic Throw, or it will just turn and smack the off tank. So, and if you're attacking and Alex is trying to move, it'll do the same thing if he's not getting enough aggro gen on it. So you might need to be a little bit careful.
So I'm already older. Did anybody else's screen freeze for the first 30 seconds or what?
No.
Not the 30. It lagged a little bit.
Of having 30 people.
Yeah, you're having frame lag for probably not having enough memory in your computer. Because this game has massive memory leaks. And it's coded well.
That's
Like
pretty
his
good for
virus.
early alpha.
You were, in fact, 2/3 correct with your statement. It's coded.
Okay.
My face covers chat. Beer.
I'm reloading.
5,
Okay,
4,
belay that.
3.
Oh no.
You could have said something way earlier, Alex, and I would have been
I
happier.
was muted.
And that's my fault because...
It's not. I was just notifying.
Okay.
R.I.P. Evocation.
Nope, didn't use it. We're good.
I'm back. I'm good.
Alright, go.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
Two, one. Trigger in 3, 2, 1. Pop.
Oh my god, I fucking fucked it. That's on me.
Yeah, that's white.
on the first, from a tank standpoint, if you're who's taking feast?
Wipe.
Who's taking feast on the first one?
Me.
Yeah, it's if you back out too fast, she'll turn and smack the other tank.
The stronger species prevails.
Oh wait.
You got me with the feast. That's what killed me the first time.
Oh, you took both?
Yeah. Only hit for like 11 million.
Yeah, it does not feel good.
That's it.
Yeah, we can external you through that.
Weak.
Yeah, that was with
We can
mitigation.
external through that. Oh goodness.
I can
Reloading
stagger that.
again.
I can stagger that.
It was with shield wall and everything else too.
Are you reloading again?
Turning off add-ons.
So I freaking Moonkin disengaged back into the ring.
You can't.
So don't do that.
Yeah, you actually have to take the pimple. You can't disengage out
No,
of it.
no, I did. I took the pimple and then I disengaged. So I was like Superman flying through the air.
It's almost as good as Mustard Man disengaging off the fucking platform.
I think it would have been better if I had actually gone off the platform.
Have you tried getting good? Oh my god. Ouch. Context. Assuming Alex is back. Yeah, he's back. He's running around. Go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll take outside where I'm at, and then I'll go grab mine.
Pop in 3, 2, 1, pop. Four, 3, 2, 1. Trigger in 3, 2, 1. Pop it. Wipe.
The stronger species prevails.
Yeah, I just need to call that better. Turn off the nugget porn in the background, you'll be fine.
Who downloads porn?
There's some sick fucks out there, I'm just saying.
Actually, I live in Texas. They banned half the porn sites, so.
I'm still questioning that decision.
You're some reason, when you're talking about Moonkin disengage, I was like, how the fuck did he do that as Feral? And now I realize why.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to change to a spec that does damage. And then I looked at the weekly logs and I'm like, never mind. They're both ass.
Okay. $9,000. That's expensive. I wouldn't spend that much on a video card.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
Oh, that was my bad.
I don't know which one's which.
2, 1, pop. No,
Whoa.
can't wipe it.
Frothy
we weren't.
cock. What is that?
That's
That was me.
the debuff that you get when you get popped in the air.
Oh.
That was me.
We probably got like 7 stacks of it or something like that.
Oh my god, so many puns.
It's great, isn't it?
The pun machine rolls. Why blame a purple one when you can blame a green one? Katie's not here to blame, so let's pick on Theo.
We pick on Campa.
Oh, even better. Theo, you're off the hook.
Hunter gang?
Hunter gang.
Hunter gang?
That she responds to.
I'll respond to that any day. Oh, so nostalgic.
Yeah, if you ever gotta give her a direction at raid, just say that first.
What did I have to do?
Now I kind of want to do an alt paladin normal raid on like a alt night.
You know how fast things would die?
There's hope.
Yeah, I mean either the boss dies in like a minute and a half, or everyone else dies in a minute and a half because you all pull
No,
thread.
boss doesn't die in a minute and a
It would
half.
be the
Boss
boss.
dies in 30 seconds because wings. Or we wipe.
Now the question is do we have enough holy paladins?
Huh? You only need one.
5,
That is quick.
4, 3,
Same.
2, 1.
Pop in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Ooh.
The fuck?
Wow.
There's the toxin again. People
Yeah.
aren't stacking up with their groups.
You have to get separated appropriately in the right groups, or that happens. Wipe. If you don't know what group you're in, please say so now.
Alright, just to double check then. The
You
one
are
that's
an
placed.
even, so you
Well,
are on the
I-
inside of the center ring.
Got it. Evens are inside. Odds are out.
Odds
That
are
also that was really on us who had the circles. I was on the inside, so I'm sure people got confused.
Well,
No, it
the
doesn't
thing
matter
is,
where you place the circle. It matters where you are when it's popped.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then it's everyone else's fault. I did perfect.
Again, blink it.
Yeah, odds are on the one by the edge, and evens are the one on by the middle.
So if you
I
died,
gotta
you
give him
did it wrong. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
I did it right then.
Go get him, tanks. It's okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
We build a boss closer to that area there. Pretty close to the middle.
Trigger in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop it.
Yeah, that's better. We only got 2 that time.
I'm sleeping.
Stan.
Three. Edge of the gray puddles, please. Edge of the grays. Give room. Don't worry about boss. That works. Pop in 3, 2, 1. Pop. If you are not running out, stay near the boss, please. We did it wrong. Oh, go for practice. Oh, you Zeus is down. Die. Die, die, die. So yeah, on like the first set, it's a lot easier for the people who have who pop to get the big circles out, but the second set and thereafter is kind of hard. So if you don't have the big circles you're running out, just stay near the boss and like stack up. It makes it easier for healing. It gives the other 2 people room to get the fuck out, and it'll just save a lot of heartache. And then you don't want to be in the green stuff, you're gonna die. But that was better.
I can swap back if we need to.
Okay.
I got a really bad one if you want to hear it.
Those are the best ones.
Swapping.
How do you seal a coat?
A coat?
Yeah. You jack it.
God damn it.
That was good. That's pretty good.
So, like, if it was rainy and dirty, you'd butt jacket.
We'll need a replacement for lead on the second pop on the outside one.
Outside one?
Yeah, the one that's on that side.
I'm an innie.
Was he going first or second? Zoosh.
He was going second.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm back where I normally was. Cool.
Okay. Mustard, you're up on the doing things. Let's go.
Yay. I'm popping the inside, already outside one, right?
Outside on second.
Okay, make sure.
2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
Res works.
Up in 5, 4, 3, 2. No. Die.
I think I died right as you said that.
Did Demon Hunter movement get you, Upok?
Yeah, probably. It happens, man. I'm not worried about it. It's just that I figured it's like a vengeance thing or a dash.
It's okay, you could have been a hunter that disengaged off the side of the platform.
Or a Moonkin.
Right
I mean,
after
honestly,
I
Upok,
announced.
the fact that that's the first time you've done that is kind of impressive. Like, we've done, like, what, 15, 20 pulls, and that's the first time? I accept that.
But will it be the last time?
No.
Look, someone has to do the stupid mug things, because I'm not on my mug now.
It's fair.
Like this? Oh, I shot myself across the edge. Oh.
That is very true. Like, we need someone to flying serpent kick in and get one shot by the boss. We need someone to lighter than air dash off the side of the platform when they didn't intend to. They need to place the worst transcendent circle of their life.
Remember that time I said Drip said don't double pull this because it's sketch, and then he flying serpent kicked through the room
into the next room.
Into the next room. Yep.
Thanks.
Flying serpent kicked it in next Thursday.
It's not
The
next
best
Thursday.
was your responses. I didn't realize it went that far.
It goes a lot farther than I thought.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Never mind, we're good.
Trigger in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop it. Oh, I died. Yep. Okay, roots in 3, 2, 1. Get close. Trigger in 5.
Newell's
4,
dead. We'll need someone to take the
3,
outside. Cog, do it, please.
2, Too early. Wipe.
Weakness is in your blood.
I hit the wrong button.
Okey-dokey, let's go.
Wait, don't drawer. Alright, now we're good.
Are we? I saw a checkboard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefy.
Two, one. Trigger in 5, 3, 2, 1. Pop it.
Take one to the outside, please.
We're good. We're good.
Alright, good.
Pop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little early, but we'll live. Roots coming. Up in 3, 2, 1. Pop it. By the way, the third set has overlapping mechanics, so you kind of got to get in position ahead of time. I know, it's annoying. But we making progress.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whee!
Just we.
Yeah, I weed. Just a little though.
I really hope you clean it up.
Thanks for coming, Whiskey.
Okay. Evoker Beth.
Let's do it to it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend!
Trigger in 4, 3, 2, 1, pop. Trigger in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pop it.
I did it,
Okay, you got on. Ooh, all the healers are dead though. No, he's not true dead. Rip, are you in a bad spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all dead. Go.
Wait.
The stronger species prevails.
I want to make sure I went out like a boss by deep breathing over and just keep going.
That one's just bad.
I appreciate the Sky Fury spam. Stop the second the pull timer started. Thank you.
1.
Someone turned me into a bat and silenced me. I can't click the buff off.
Trigger in 3, 2, no. Wipe. Alright. If you're not triggering it, you have no reason to be in the middle. It's not like you need room. Your character model can overlap. It's not going to be a problem.
It's not even all of that. That was me. I blinked to get there, and I blinked right into it.
Okay.
My liquor's kicking in, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull myself. But good luck.
I need a repair thingamajiggy.
I got you.
Sorry about it.
He's benching himself.
He is, yeah.
good.
It is.
At least go make a cheese plate or something.
Yeah. Your pregnant wife is sitting here sticking around because she's not allowed to imbibe. You need to go make her the cheese board.
Do you hear what they said?
Also not.
No, I
pulling
can't. It's breaking up. It's lagging. I don't.
Out. I mean,
Wow.
not pulling out is what caused this situation in the first place.
Never pull out. Oh my gosh! All right,
We're
go.
both
This is gonna be the last one for the night.
the last one. You sure you don't want to do it, babe?
No, he's not coming back. I'm not doing it.
I'm starting pull timer as soon as we're going. Everyone's in there ready. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's get to
5,
see a good bit of intermission 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, popping in 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Three, 2, 1. Pop in 1, 0, now.
Move with feet.
Roots in 2, 1. Pop in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop. Good.
Hero. After this, sorry.
Yep.
After the pull.
4,
3, 2, 1. Pull. Four, 3, 2, 1. Pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull. Okay, separate in your groups.
Subjects of the Empire, prove your loyalty. My life for the Empire.
Odd should be triangle. Even should be box.
Here's those orbs I mentioned, folks.
Dodge
I'll keep
orbs.
this one. I'll quick for this one.
Get ready to knock back. 3, 2, 1. Guardian first.
Destroy the outsiders. To the feeding time.
2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Feeding time.
3, 2, 1.
4,
Cool. Speller.
2, 1.
Feeding time.
3, 2, 1. Oh. And that's that.
3, 2, 1.
You got it, Zoosh. Bring it home.
Yeah, that's why we need like everybody to live. Is that timer is pretty tight on these ad platforms.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Overall, I'd say that's good prog. This was the Mythic team's first night seeing this fight, so we will take that.
Yeah. It's only our second.
Are we gonna do this fight as a group?
Again? Probably not.
Probably not yet. It just happened to be a numbers thing that worked out, but like, I'm gonna have. I know Sam will be back next week. I'll have a couple of other folks for the Mythic team that'll be back next week. So if you have your normal crew and we have our normal crew, it's like a 45-person raid, and this is a classic.
That'd be way too much. Well, it was nice seeing everyone.
Yeah, this was fun.
I know it felt a little bit like banging your head, but